Reading books are an effective way to open up our perspective on certain subjects that interest us. You may save 20 plus years of going through the learning curve from these great and generous authors. Hello there! I want to share some books with you that have changed my life. I hope you can pick one or two books from here to read, given we are just starting the second half of the year. Imagine how wonderful it will be when we can apply a few principles from each book to our own lives. Reading books are an effective way to open up our perspective on certain subjects that interest us. Also, most authors share their life works and experiences with us. You may save 20 plus years of going through the learning curve from these great and generous authors. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This channel is about investing in cash flow real estate, achieve your financial independence, and making an impact. My name is Korianne, and I am a real estate investor since 2001. I achieved my financial independence when I was 35 years old after consistently investing in cash flow property over 8 years. The first book in this list is Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. It was the very first few books that I read when I came to the US back in 1995. While attending the college full-time and working 2 jobs to keep me out of student debts, I was looking for a book that I can grow personally and financially. It serves me well to stay focused and think about life on the positive side, that I can change anything regardless of my current circumstances. Life can only get better and happier when I focus on things that I can control. I realized that my current situation would not predict my future success. When I changed my belief with an actionable step, my personal and financial life changed for the better. I also learned that life gets better when I get better in all aspects of my mental, physical, and emotional state. I have 100% control over all these areas of my life. I am not a victim, and life does not happen to me, but life happens for me. We have the power within to drive toward our destiny. If you have a chance to attend the UPW Unleash the Power Within live event, do it. You will love it, and he will keep you up for 12 hours each day. He brings in the highest energy and keep you learning and participating at the event. My older son Matthew and my husband went, and they even did a firework. They really like it. You probably have also heard about this next book, The Millionaire Next Door, by Thomas Stanley and William Danko. I got this book from one of my co-workers at 3M. I remember one of the lunches he gave me this book. He was a consultant for 3M, and I was an employee. Of course, he was smarter as a consultant than being an employee. He had more freedom and time on top of a higher pay and paying taxes on his income tax. This book set me up to live below my means and manage my money well earlier on in my life. I focus on buying things for need, not want. I do not buy things for short-term happiness. Thankfully, I read and followed the principle in this book. I also learned to actively manage my own investments. That give us full control of our finance and open me up to learn and continue to increase my financial intelligence. The next book is The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clayton. My first mentor gave me this book to read. It's a practical book for young people to learn the fundamental of personal finance, to live below your means so that you can save money to invest. Learn to invest your savings to earn interest and compound the interest over time. How do we have to take the responsibility to learn different investment vehicles to invest our money and to build wealth from it? I use this one strategy to invest our savings in asset-based income, which are the income-producing real estate assets. We do not grow our money in savings. I continue learning to increase my financial literacy by investing our hard-earned money among different asset-based incomes in the earlier years of my investment career. The sooner you know how to get your hard-earned money work for you while you sleep, the sooner you will achieve your financial independence. If you like this video, then smash the thumb up, because I would love to have at least 100 likes. Did you do it? Thank you so much for doing it. Many real estate investors credit their life in this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I, however, read this book after 10 years of investing in real estate. Get rid of the liabilities that take money out of your pocket. Invest in assets that add money to your pocket. Robert used a lot of good life example to help ordinary people to achieve their financial freedom by learning financial intelligence and investing in assets that produce cash flow. Cash flow is more important than net worth. Assets that generate cash flow, and cash flow create freedom. Poor dad does not own assets. That's why he is poor. As soon as he stops working, he has no money to live his life, even though he has his PhD. Rich dad owns assets like real estate, stock, bond businesses that produce cash flow. He does not have to work, but his cash flow still comes in to pay for his lifestyle. The biggest expense we have is paying your taxes. The last book is called The Tax-Free Wealth by Tom Wheelwright. His book is written with the same tax strategy and content as the book Tax-Free Real Estate by Diane Kennedy. I read her book back in 2004, and I used her tax consulting services back then that she based in Phoenix, Arizona, Scottsdale, by the way. Diane retired a while back. You will get the most current tax strategies from Tom's book now. Tax laws are written mainly with the goal of stimulating growth. It is the way the government can entice investors to do certain and gain tax benefits. For example, there are tax benefits to investing in an opportunity zone. So get educated, hire an experienced CPA, and take the deductions. As a real estate investor, there are ways you can end up with little or no taxable income legally. It is strongly advisable that you consult with a CPA or the tax accountant or tax attorney. I also like the infinite banking concept to create your own bank and leave a great legacy, something I will touch in the future. I put all the books links in the show notes so you can readily get a copy from Amazon. Let me end with a quote. Read 500 pages every day. That's how knowledge works. It builds up like a compound interest by one perfect. I want to add another piece of wisdom, and that is, knowledge is power when it is used. I hope you enjoyed this video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do hit the bell icon as well on the way out. Share with me in the comment below what is your favorite investment books or personal finance book that you recommend us to read. Thank you so much for watching. Let's learn, invest, and make an impact. Ciao!